Thank you, Johnny. A very attractive display from the two Apaches, the first of many by this pair on the 2015 display circuit. Quite appropriate to see them not too far from the Piper Cub and the State salute. Into the air, here goes the first, the Grumman FM2 Wildcat, has put it up before getting to the airfield boundary. And the other two going as a pair off the hard runway. The Goodyear FG1D Corsair leading the Curtiss P40F Warhawk. Yes, I mean, see them orbiting. Three American types from three different manufacturers. And they're now running in, so from the right direction. See the diminutive when it's time to produce a new fighter for the US Navy, Grumman initially conceived its F4F model as initially the Fleet Air Arm of the Royal Navy dubbed it the Martlet rather than the Wildcat, and the first kill was achieved on Christmas Day in 1940 when a Martlet shot down a Junkers U-88 over Scapa Flow. Following year, they were heavily engaged in the Battle of the Interstate areas. By the time the Pacific War started, this was the US Navy's prime fighter, but only one carrier-borne unit of Wildcats was fully equipped when the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor took place on the 7th of December 1941. It didn't boast the performance of the Japanese Mitsubishi A6N0 at the time. By that I mean the likes of the Battle of Coral Sea and the Battle of Midway in June 1942, where Japanese forces suffered severe defeats in American hands. More effective fighting machine with those modifications. Particularly so the Battle of the Atlantic. Right by the way, collection of Solnair were the example of this type in Europe. Now our attention turns to the Imperial Forces were proving their best in combat. Never a good high altitude fighter, but by the standards of the early war period, it had good range, reasonably low level, and it was a very durable design, as proved in theatres like the Eastern Front and the desert. Now they're very appropriately given the maritime subject. The Pacific War, the Catalina gets airborne, the first of the aircraft in our salute formation to do so. Then it's the C-47A Skytrain and the B17. Show us what it can do. The early P40 models have the Allison B1710 engine, same as we saw in the new build that it was displayed earlier. This, in an effort to improve the performance, was the P40F with the Rolls-Royce Merlin. Off the hard runway, Boeing B17 Flying Fortress Sally B. Operation Tungsten in 1944, and the following year they flew from Royal Navy aircraft carriers HMS Victorious and Formidable to strike targets near Tokyo. C-40F, the Wildcat, followed by the other heavies, the Catalina, the C-47 Skytrain, and the B17.
General Jodl, the representative of the German High Command, and of Grand Admiral Dönitz, the designated head of the German state, signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied Expeditionary Force, and simultaneously to the Soviet High Command. We may allow ourselves a brief
Three aircraft in three different colour schemes, two of them US Army Air Force liveries. The one in the middle, that of number 112 Squadron, Royal Air Force. Part of the Mustang's enduring legend was forged here at RAF Duxford. The aircraft was developed to meet a British requirement. We needed a new fighter aircraft. And we decided to turn to America. The British Purchasing Commission was set up with its headquarters in New York City. Initially it turned to Curtis and its P-40 family as representing the best option. The North American Navy and the early trials of a Merlin-equipped Mustang by the Air Fighting Development Unit based at RAF Duxford confirmed that. Operated B-51s during the final years of World War II. The 78th Fighter Group began to convert at the turn of the year 1944 to 45. Took part in their last operational mission of the war, escorting RAF Avro Lancasters engaged in a raid on Hitler's mountain retreat at Berchtesgaden. And in between the Shark, as it's known, as they break away to land, this aircraft was regular August 2012, has been given a very impressive were lost. No wonder that the B-17's operator, Ellie Salingbo, describes this aircraft as a living piece of our national heritage, one that must be preserved for the enjoyment and education of today's and future generations. The legend of the B-17 was forged in the daylight bombing raids undertaken by the 8th Air Force from 1942 to 45. The early experiences showed that the aircraft needed more defensive armament and a bigger bomb load. By the time of the B-17G model, we've seen here, it had 5.5-inch machine gun, it had 13 rather, 0.5-inch machine guns, and there you see the bomb doors open. Bomb load between 4.5 and 8,000 pounds, depending on the mission. It was truly a flying fortress, able to withstand huge amounts of battle damage. Has fought on to keep the B-17 airworthy, and this they've always managed right up to this very auspicious 40th anniversary year. It receives no official support, and that the aircraft keeps flying is down to not least the members of the Sally B Supporters Club. They're members all around the world, dedicated to the B-17's upkeep in airworthy condition, and the funds raised will go towards that aim. Went to war in B-17s and other Allied bomber types. In this case, of course, we recall those particularly of the 8th Air Force. In the words of Ellie Sallingbow, the aircraft's mission is to pay tribute to those who gave their lives for the freedom of Europe, a sacrifice that must never be forgotten. With this final pass from Sally B, we remember them, and we also use it with 2 engines with smoke on to salute the members of the Sally B Supporters Club who have helped keep this aircraft flying for 40 years. Our thanks to them, and above all our thanks to Ellie Sallingbow for all she has done to preserve this memorial to the 8th Air Force and to Allied airmen of all nations who fought in World War II.